This week on Country Music Junkies, we have a new artist to introduce to you, singer-songwriter from York, Maine. His name is Skyler. Skyler, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So how are you doing? What's going on? What are you up to right now?
Well, I just got into L.A. Early this morning, came from Nashville, and I am currently trying to figure out how to rent a car in this city.
All right, fair enough. A challenge, definitely.
Yes, especially when you're under 21. It's not easy.
Oh, no. Well, we wish you luck with that. Now, what are you doing in L.A.?
I'm here writing and recording with a few different writers and producers.
Okay, so let's talk about you as an artist. For those people who haven't necessarily heard your music yet or don't really know too much about you, can you give us kind of a little bit of a backstory to how you got into music and what you're all about?
Sure. Well, I grew up in York, Maine, and when I was young, I absolutely fell in love with the Beatles. I was probably about 3 or 4 years old.
Okay.
And by the time I was in elementary school, I was trying to get bands together, and I even held auditions for a boy band when I was in 3rd grade.
No way.
Trying to get like an NSYNC style band together.
Excellent.
And then, I started writing my own songs, started playing guitar, and then bass guitar, and then drums and piano, and I was singing, and I started performing all around the area by the time I was in high school, and I started, recording my own music around the same time. And then by the time I got out of high school, I had recorded 5 full-length, all-original albums. I had written scores for a few plays that were put on professionally around the Seacoast, New Hampshire area. And then I went off to Berklee College of Music for a year, and I absolutely loved it there in Boston. It's a really great city. And then things started taking off for me, and for the last 6 months, I've been pretty much traveling nonstop between New England and New York and Nashville and LA and Atlanta, and it's been a blast.
So let's talk about your music specifically. Your latest EP is called Take You Away. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what we can expect to hear from it?
Sure. Take You Away was actually recorded in Maine, and then went down to Nashville, Tennessee, to Blackbird Studios, where Taylor Swift and Rascal Flatts and Keith Urban all record their material.
Right.
And finished it up. And we finished it up there. It's got this great, fun vibe to it. Some songs that you can dance to, some songs you can sing along to, and just sort of enjoy life to.
All right. And now, are all of the songs originals then?
Yes, they are.
Awesome. And is there anyone in particular that really stands out for you that you're really proud of?
Well, the one that I've been just having on repeat lately is called It Kills Me. It's a little piano ballad with, rockin' guitar, and it's just a lot of fun.
All right. Well, that's good. We'll have to check that out. Now, I understand that you kind of have your music kind of has a eclectic sound to it. So you're kind of rock, kind of pop, kind of country. Are there any artists that you are inspired by?
Well, current artists that I'm inspired by, I absolutely love Taylor Swift and Keith Urban. I think that they are just brilliant.
Absolutely. I think many people would agree with you on that.
But I grew up listening to, Bruce Springsteen and Tom Petty and John Mellencamp and the Beatles. So that goes into my sound as well.
All right. Well, all great artists and definitely great icons musically to look up to. Now, I know you're kind of jumping around all the different cities and stuff, but are you performing and touring, or are you kind of just working on building your music library and that sort of thing?
It's a little bit of both. When I was in Nashville, I just did a show at the Mercy Lounge for BMI, but most of the time I'm going to the cities and I'm working with different artists and different writers and different producers, just trying to get the best music that I can for my fans.
Absolutely. Now, if fans want to check you out somewhere, where can they do that?
Well, I'm on online at skylertunes.com, and you'll be able to link to Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and all that good stuff.
Awesome. Well, Skyler, thank you so much for taking some time to chat with us, and we want to hear back from you soon and let us know what you're doing.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having me.